Hey everybody, welcome to Tech with Brett, where I help tech work for you. Thank you to Anchor for sending these out for today's review. So here they are compatible with Bluetooth, have up to 32 hours of battery life. They have wireless charging support, which is really nice to have. Here it has Astria coaxial acoustic architecture, whatever that means. So it delivers an expansive soundstage with rich details. And then here on the back, a little bit more about those details. So we're going to be using the Soundcore application on our phone. We're going to test out our unique hearing profile, and then we're going to adjust the EQ settings. And then a few more options here. It says crystal clear calls. So I'm really excited to test that out. First, let's get this unboxed. Here you can see on the inside, these are the headphones, and here is the charging case. So let's pop that out. And then here are our Liberty 2 Pro headphones. A little big on the outside, but I think that will help improve the quality. Also in the box, we do receive a charger here, so it is USB-C. And then it also comes with a bunch of different options to make sure you get the right fit. So that is actually really nice that those are all included. So while the app is downloading here, we do have some warranty information as well as a quick start guide to get you going. Heading into the Soundcore app, I'm going to agree to the terms. We're then going to create an account. So let's get them paired up. Here on the case, it shows you that that is how you open it up, which is really cool. So you just slide it forward, and then you can fit the earbuds in here. It looks like we got the left earbud and the right earbud. So that is how it will look. And then we can easily close it like that. Now for the case, it is slightly bigger than I like. So here we have the Galaxy Buds Plus. Here we have the Google Pixel Buds. And you can see that it is a bit bigger than this case there. So it's gonna take up some room in your pocket, but because the buds are a bit bigger, hopefully that is better sound quality. And then here on the case, you do have a cover over the USB-C charging dock. And then here you have a pair button. So here we're just going to head into the Bluetooth settings of our phone, make sure the earbuds are in the case and it's left open like that. And then we're going to press the button and hold it down for 3 seconds until the lights start flashing. And here we have Soundcore Liberty 2 Pro. So we're going to tap on that to pair it up. Yes, I want to pair. And here it's asking for a second request to pair to the left earbud. This is so each earbud can work independent of each other. All right, and now they are fully paired. So let's head back into the Soundcore application. So in here, looks like it's talking a lot about the different products that you have, but here we're gonna go into the headphones and we're gonna tap on the Liberty series. Here we have the Liberty Pro 2. And the first thing is it's asking to do a firmware update. So we're going to select download and install. All right, the update is complete. It is now asking me to go back to the Bluetooth settings and connect to the buds. All right, so the update is finished, and now we can see that the buds are paired here in the application. Here we have the right and the left. Looks like when you tap on those, it will show you battery life. So now let's go ahead and put these in our ear. Getting them out of the case is a tiny bit difficult the first time. All right, so let's go ahead and fit them in our ear. So they kind of just push right into your ear there, and then they latch onto the back here. So let's try that out. So there, the fit is really nice. Now, I do recommend going through all the different sizes here to see if something fits better. I feel like this wingtip actually fits really well. But let's go ahead and try a different size. And they are labeled left, right, whatever. So here I'm just gonna pull off that wingtip like that. Okay, and the wingtip does snap in right here. And let's go ahead and try that out. So there you can see it definitely feels a little bit more. So this one would fit as well. So let's go ahead and try out another ear tip there. And here you can see all the different sizes. So this is the one that they come on, and then you have the different sizes, which are XL, S, medium plus, large, XL plus, and then L plus. So I don't know exactly what the plus differences are, but the bigger in size you could go, that could close off your ear better. So it's going to increase the bass. So here you can see that I don't know what size comes on, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with the large, see if that fits any better. So that fits pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to the other one as well. I think I finally found a fit that I really like. So now let's dive in and learn more about what you can do with the Soundcore application. And while we're doing that, I'm going to close my case here. And this does have wireless charging. So I can just sit on my wireless charging pad and it can continue to charge while I'm doing this. Now I have been using these earbuds for more than a week now. And if you open the case, it will show you how much battery life you have left. So I charged it up fully once. So I've lost one dot there. And then here in the application, it will show you the battery life that you have on each bud. And I spent a whole day trying to get these to go down. Finally, I was able to get them to drop a few, but that took a few hours to do. So far the battery life has been really impressive. But the first thing that you want to do is head into the app and go to the equalizer. And up here, we can do what's called Hear ID. So Hear ID lets us create an equalizer that's built for how your ears perform. So if you had good hearing in bass tones or great hearing in treble or not so great, it will kind of help adjust for an equalizer that is perfect for you. So during this process, here it asks my age, and then here it says, make sure that you're in a quiet environment. So if I stop talking, it will drop down. Okay, we're good. And now it says place in the earbuds. And now I'm going to hold down when I hear the sound and let go when I do not hear the sound. All right, we are all done. Hopefully I did that right, but here it's kind of giving me a graph of what my left ear and my right ear heard, which one has good bass, which one they've increased the mid-range, and which one has increased the treble. And at any time you can restart that test and redo it. So that has now created a equalizer just kind of for my ears. But if I want to go through and create my own equalizer, I'm able to do that. Here you can create custom. So there's a custom one I made. You don't want to do that. But then you could come in here, add a new one, and then you can go through and adjust that to be exactly what you like. Now, when you are setting up your own equalizer, it does fade in and out when you let go. I wish it just went to whatever you did so that you could hear the clear difference, but that works pretty cool if you really want to customize your equalizer. Then you have professional equalizer. So here you can listen to EQs that have been created by these artists, and then you also have default. So this is just what default thinks you would like, and then there's all kinds of different tones that you can use there, but we're just going to go ahead and turn on the Hear ID. Next here you have the home. So again, this is just showing you the battery life. All right, so next we're going to move over to controller. Now, one of the main differences between these and other earbuds in similar price range, like the Galaxy Buds and the Buds Plus and the Pixel Buds, is these don't have touch controls. All they have is this little button right here on each earbud where they can do certain things. So you have three different things that you can do. One is you can tap on either of them at any time, and that will pause or play the music, which is really nice. The second thing is you can double tap. So over on the left earbud, I can choose when I double tap what it's going to do. So I could have it go to the next song, a previous. I could open voice assistant, whatever voice assistant you have on your phone, and then you can increase the volume or lower the volume. So right now I have that set to plus. And then on the right earbud, you can double tap and you can do the same thing. You can choose. I like to have mine set as next. And then you have the third option, which is to hold for 1 second to do something. So since I have the left earbud doing the volume up, I have set this to do volume down. And then over here on the right earbud, since normally I'm only skipping a song or pausing, the other option I have here is to open my voice assistant. Now, let me show you how that works. So if I just hold down on here, it's then going to open the voice assistant and it will take me to the voice assistant. Now, the first time you do this, you may get the option to choose what voice assistant you want to use. So let's go ahead and say we want to use Bixby, and we're going to say always. So now when I want to talk to the voice assistant, I just hold down the button and for 1 second, and then it will activate the voice assistant. So it's now listening to me. But let's say you don't want to use Bixby, you want to change it to Google Assistant. So is how you will do that is whatever it's set as. So right now it's set to Bixby. So we want to head into our phone and we want to go to apps. So here under apps, and then we're going to go down to Bixby Voice here, open it up. and then you're going to see an option that says set as default. You're going to open that up and you're going to select clear default. So if Google Assistant was set, you don't want it to be Google Assistant, go to the Google Assistant app, clear default. So now hold down the button for 1 second. It's going to give me the option again of what assistant I want to use. Then here I'm going to choose Google Assistant and always. And now the next time I hold down for 1 second, it then is going to pop open Google Assistant just like that. So that's kind of how the Assistant works with these earbuds. And that is how you can control the music from your Liberty 2 Pros. And at any time you can come in here and select reset. Now, one thing I do want to mention before we play some music is more about the case. Now, it is a little bit flatter case, and these have a different design than any earbuds that I've used before, so they're gonna fit in a little differently. So you do just need to make sure here you have right, and there you have right, that those line up just like that. But then one thing, when you take these out, you can't just sit them in your ears like that. You kind of do this flip and then put them in your ears, and then they're able to go in without any issues. Now, when you take them out, this is a really cool trick. Instead of just taking them out like this, like you normally would, you can't just set them in. It's kind of awkward. So I found the best way to take them out is to take them out and flip them upside down, and then you can do this cool action and you can drop them right there into the charger, and then it is now charging. So that actually works really well. And then when I want to pop them up, I just pick them, do the little flip action, and then I can fit them right in my ear without any issues. So let's go ahead and listen to some music. Play Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. All right, so my music has started playing. Now other earbuds, if you take it out, it would automatically pause. But like I said before, with these earbuds, you just push the button. Now I actually really like how it's a tactile button. Instead of hoping that it pauses, as soon as I grab the earbud and want to talk to somebody, I just press the button, it pauses, I can talk to them, press the button and put it back in my ear, and then it starts playing. If I want to skip to the next song, double tap this side, it then skips to the next song. There we go, never heard this one before. And then if I want to pause, play, just like that. Now for the volume control, so if I double tap this side, it's going to increase the volume. So there you can see it can increase, and then if I hold down for 1 second, it will lower the volume. Now it will only do that in one increment at a time. So if you wanna really increase the volume, you're gonna be double pressing the button a lot, or if you wanna lower the volume, you're gonna have to hold down a lot. So I wish if I held down the button, it would just keep lowering the volume, but that is not an option. And then on this earbud, I can quickly pause, and then it will pause the music. Now there is no sound cancellation in the Liberty 2 Pros. They just use being able to close off your ear to cancel out sounds around you. And I will say that I've actually been very impressed with how that works. I can be listening to my music and completely ignore my kids and just jam out, and I'm not hearing all these little sounds in the background. That's why I have been using the pause a lot and pull out the earbud to talk to them. That's really useful. And then I push it and plug it back in, closes off the sound, and that has worked really well. Now that we've gone over controlling music, let's talk about controlling a phone call. So this is pretty easy. When you get a phone call, you can easily answer it by pressing either button on the earbuds. If you want to end the call, you can press either button. And then to decline the call, just long press for 1 second. So let's try it out. So here we're going to get a call.
Tag with Brett.
All right, so here we are given a call. It actually is making noise and saying who is calling. Press the button. There it answered the call. Press the button. And then it ends the call. Pretty simple. So now let's go ahead and do an audio call. So I'm going to make a phone call, and once I answer, anything that you hear will be coming from the other end, so you can hear what you sound like while you are using the Liberty 2 Pros.
Hey, how you doing today? Today I'm just testing out the Liberty 2 Pro headphones. How do I sound? That's great to hear. One of the things Anchor says that these headphones are great at is crystal clear calls. So here you can see how it sounds.
Now let's go ahead and try and record what it sounds like on my end, if that's possible.
All right, so I think I have it figured out. Not the most scientific method, but here I taped my earbud to the microphone, and so I'm talking on my Pixel 4a, and this is what the sound is like coming out of the Liberty 2 Pros. So let me know what you think about the sound quality. So far, I've had a great experience making phone calls with the Liberty 2 Pros.
All right, now that we have done call quality tests, let's go ahead and do a distance test to see how far away the Bluetooth range works with your phone. All right, so now we're going to do a distance test. So I'm playing music right now. I'm gonna put my phone down right here, and then I'm gonna walk that way, and I'll stop once the music is kind of not very good and cancels out. All right, so that was about 25 steps away. It canceled out. Some pretty good range, so as long as you have your device close, it shouldn't really be an issue. But outside it, I also have no connection issues. So I have a really strong signal. I don't hear any unpairing between both of the headphones, which is really nice. All right, just got back from the park. Now it is time to talk about one other cool feature that is unique about these is you can actually turn them off. So if you hold down the button for 5 seconds, it will power them off. Hold it down for 2 seconds, it will turn it on.
Battery high.
That's just kind of nice if you're not near your case or something and you don't want to put them in there. You can easily turn them off to save battery and then turn them back on. Now, the next test is going to be a latency test to see how much lag there is when you're playing a game with these earbuds versus just coming out of the speaker on the phone. All right, I'm playing this new game. Not sure if you ever heard of it, but let's try this out. Pretty instant. Pull out our earbuds. So definitely some lag there. You can see as soon as I push. Now there is one more test that I'm not really able to do right now, and that is when you go to the gym and every single person at the gym has a set of Bluetooth headphones and the connection just isn't great. Now I really experienced that a lot with my Galaxy Buds Plus. Haven't been to the gym since getting the Pixel Buds, so I can't really compare, but I'm not able to do that test. Now that being said, with my Galaxy Buds Plus and my Pixel Buds, since having those, I've had quite an experience with them not connecting properly to my Galaxy S20 Ultra. Now that might be just because I do have so many different devices that I pair with my Ultra. I also think that I do have some type of Bluetooth issue in the device, but I have barely had any of those types of issues with the Liberty 2 Pros. Now the only issue I had yesterday, for whatever reason, one of the earbuds, the left earbud, wasn't pairing properly, and so it kept cutting in and out a little bit, but then I just reset my phone and I no longer had any issues. It was flawless in its connection to my phone and the connection with each earbud. I've even had on my other earbuds here, sometimes it will be playing and then it will slow down on one of the earbuds, and so it's lagging behind and you hear this echoey thing and it's not cool. I never had that over the last week with the Liberty 2 Pros. So because I haven't had any issues, maybe I don't have problems with my Ultra, maybe these just haven't been able to connect very well, but it has been a solid connection with the Liberty 2 Pros. Now the last topic to talk about is the sound quality, as that's why you are going to be buying earbuds. So let me ask you this, have you ever had an experience where you either get a new set of headphones or put them on and then you go and play your favorite song? It kind of closes off everything in the room and it takes you away and you just have an amazing experience. It's uplifting. You just feel motivated and just have a great time. Well, that's what these earbuds can do. I love just the bass that comes in. The treble sounded awesome. I'm no audiophile, so I don't know all the terms for that, but listening to these has been a really wonderful experience, and it can take you away to another place and you can have a great time with these headphones. Now, that being said, the Pixel Buds cost the most out of these, and I would say they have a slightly higher quality audio, just a little bit tweaked a little bit better and a little crispier, but these just pump out the bass so well. It's really amazing what you can get out of these headphones. Now, compared to the Galaxy Buds Plus, I would say that they do have a little bit better quality. They can push out the bass a little bit more, and they are able to get a little bit louder. So overall, love the sound quality on the Liberty 2 Pros. Now let's talk about some of the things that I would like to see improved. Now, first of all is the size of the case. So here you can see it's just so much bigger. It's thicker. I think, yeah, it's even thicker than my Galaxy Buds Plus. I love this size of case. I don't feel this in my pocket as much, where this is definitely going to be felt while it's in your pocket. But maybe that's not a huge issue to you. That's just one complaint. If it was smaller, that would be nice. But again, the size of the earbuds are way bigger, so they might fit your ear a lot better than some of these other style of earbuds. Also, I tested these on my wife. She has a really hard time fitting earbuds into her ears, but these were able to fit without any issues, being able to just go into the ear canal and then having the wingtip rest in, those fit just fine. And I love how many options there are. So even though they're a little bigger headphones, they will definitely probably fit in your ear. And that's one thing that I do like is here, if we compare them to like the Pixel Buds, here you can see the size comparison between these. And when I put in the Pixel Buds after using these, the Pixel Buds felt so small. And I have had a problem with them falling out of my ear quite a bit, maybe because I haven't been putting them in properly, but this just isn't able to get big enough. And so I'll have the problem where they fall out. And putting in the Galaxy Buds Plus as well, after using these, they are pretty small as well. So if you're looking for something that will fit better in your ear, definitely go with these. And one more thing to mention on the wingtips and stuff, you don't want to make it too tight. It might get uncomfortable after a while, but I like how there's tons of options to get the perfect fit for you. Now, many times when I've worked out with these earbuds, I've had to keep adjusting them many times, but so far with the Liberty 2 Pros, the wingtip is able to lock them into place, and I haven't had that where I need to keep adjusting them. They're able to sit there, and it's been really nice without having to keep touching them to make sure they're fitting in properly. The next thing is the volume controls. I wish it wasn't so cumbersome trying to change the volume, double tap, double tap, double tap, or hold down, hold down. I wish I could like double tap and hold, and then it would increase the volume, or hold down, and then it would like gradually decrease the volume, and then I let go and it stops. But that can't be changed right now, so that could be improved. I like the other buds where I can just quickly swipe and change the volume, where this takes a little bit more time to do that. Of course, you can just press the volume on your phone as well. And the last thing that I would like to see some improvement on is on the Buds Plus, it has an ambient noise. So if you're on a phone call, it will automatically turn on a mic on the outside so you can hear the noise around you. On the Pixel Buds, it has a little pass-through canal where you can hear what's going on around you. And for the Anchor headphones, you will experience that sound where it's like your ears are plugged or you're underwater, because there is no pass-through hearing outside. Now, I really like having those options where I can hear what's around me. I'm not on the phone a ton, but if you are, that might be something you would want to consider while you are using these headphones. And then the last thing is battery life. So it says that you will be able to get 8 hours of battery life with one charge, and then the case will recharge it so you can get up to 32 hours of battery life. And after using these for a full week of charge, and of course I've been charging it here, you can push the button to see what your charge is on the case, and you can also just swipe it open and it will show you the charge. But I've been using them a ton, and I was only able to get it to go down 1 dot after a full week. So the battery life on this is going to be really excellent, and you're not going to have any issues with randomly running out. And then if you do, I just drop mine on the wireless charger when I need to charge up, charges it up, and then no problem. So if you were looking for a really great quality headphone, check out the Anker Soundcore Liberty 2 Pros. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. And if you guys have any other questions about it, please let me know down there as well. Now, I've made some other videos about these earbuds, and if you want to see the different features they have, you can check out the videos over here on the side. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.